Hi, my name is Jamal Diozo and I am a researcher, a PhD researcher at Newcastle University. I'm working on an EU-funded research that is focused on game-based learning for engineering education, and my specific task is on the assessment part of it. Today I'll be presenting a study that looked at the relationship between perception, experiences and performances of students in a game-based learning environment. A lot of interest has come up in understanding the perceptions of students towards game-based learning or immersive learning, but little is known about the relationship of these perceptions and the intended use or outcomes of games. The study I carried out involved the use of online questionnaire and 3 weeks of gameplay. I will introduce the game later. 58 engineering students from KU Leuven, Belgium, and Imperial College London took part in the study. Online questionnaire was used to assess their experiences as well as their perceptions of games. As you can see, 93% of the students indicated having played some sort of game before, and almost 80%, with almost 80% of the population spending between 1 to 10 hours per week on gameplay. Also, 73% of the students rated the enjoyment of game highly, that is between 7 to 10 on a scale of 1 to 10. Using one of the technology acceptance models, in this case the UTAUT2, which is the Extended Unified Theory of Use and Acceptance of Technology model, student perceptions of digital game-based learning for engineering education was evaluated on 6 constructs. Generally, the findings showed that students had relatively high perceptions of games or digital games for engineering education, as seen from the graph on the screen. After carrying out descriptive analysis of students' performance using the log data from the game, a two-step cluster analysis was carried out to identify groups of students based on their performance on 3 variables: at level solved, time on task, and energy expended in completing the game tasks. We found that there were 2 groups of students, the high performers and the low performers. And from the figures at the bottom, you could have a better visualization of the performance of these groups of students. And I would also have to add that the game used for this study is called the Cosmic Link game, and it is an openly available game from this website. As expected, the majority of the students had have positive prior game experiences. They also have high perceptions of games for engineering education, and that there were varied gameplay performances, that's high and low performers in the game. After carrying out correlation analysis, no correlation was found between game experience variables and students' mean scores on the perception constructs. Also, no link was found between perceptions and performance of students in the game. However, medium correlation was found between students' game enjoyment rating, which is a game experience variable, and speed on task, which is a performance variable. The implication of this finding is that perceptions, attitude, and expressed interest of students may not be sufficient to ensure intended outcomes. It is worth paying more attention to the objectively measurable experiences of students as opposed to only self-reported perceptions, which may not reflect the actual views of students for a number of reasons. Also, there is need for an immersive learning technology acceptance model, as it is possible that the current technology acceptance models do not necessarily capture constructs that can help predict student acceptance of these technologies. Thank you.